As we pressure this B site for now. Trailblazer out. Paint Shell's right behind it. Zeldris pushing forward. That decay breaks him down for just a second. He'll top himself off as that subsides.
Some early presence that we saw towards that A side for the defensive side. Doesn't find anybody as a spike is going to get planted on that B side.
And Zeldris wants to fight forward. Flex of the guiding light now pushing forward alongside Paincakes. And all 5 players coming from the top side of the map through the spawn. We'll have to work back into this B site, that being FaZe, as mummAy hops across. Flash out that new vent. Guiding light gets traded on in response. Jonah 6 down to 35 HP. Looks to take the first fight. It's Paincakes to win it out as babybay gets one back. 3 players inside the smoke. babybay gonna go up top in its FaZe. We're finally starting to collect the kills, but as the poison orb goes down, it's OREsports battling right back. A wall that goes up, but traps them in. There's nowhere to go, and there's no time on the clock. Paint Shell's on the ground. Zeldris will diff babybay. 3 kills on the round.
That's not even the plan here for OR.
No, not at all. Ready for this one too. TiGG gonna play a similar angle to his teammate and mummAy in that last round. Supa does steal 1 life back though. It's Jonah 6 to fall. Good damage on the fiziq as well. I mean, this was not a free site take by any means for OREsports, and they're walking away licking their wounds.
But that's why you have to be careful, right? Supamen was on that position the entire time, so passive and still manages to get the first kill. This is what he was doing against Matt Lions. Still manages to stay alive. Yeah, and gets the second one too.
Launching smoke.
And there's not a whole lot to work with. No paranoia, no paint shells, no blast pack. Like, you just have to take the fights here. Resurrection to be used. Zeldris will be held, and that's the round. FaZe hold on beautifully here in round 4.
The fast play Tor Showers.
Ooh, babybay. Only flashed. It was a minor one. He still goes down. Zeldris able to capitalize. Paincakes goes into the back lines. Supa reveals his position, tossing out the incendiary. Smoke goes out. They haven't quite committed to this one. Supa just gonna push through. Doesn't matter. I don't care if the grape is there. Pops out, finds a kill on the Paincakes. The rest of the defense is also here in OREsports. Feeling corralled. Shots through the teleporter. They do deal with mummAy. They're gonna try and leave this one. They have time to do so. We'll see how FaZe read it.
And OR so far really struggling to get that space into the side. That's a problem of the utility, right, on the defense. And how proactive they are at sending those in one by one.
Sky's dead.
There's 2 players here.
Last player standing.
Oof, wow. Supa almost made that hurt. Narrowly missing the kill onto Nilly, who is good for 2 kills to work back into this A site.
30
now,
seconds
boys,
left.
there's a tall task ahead of him with the resurrection used. Means 4 players stand tall here for the attack. And
Spike planted.
boys just gonna try his hand at it, it looks.
Trying to get those one by one, those so difficult fiziq. Should be the first one here to make contact. Sends a flash the other way though, so not really sure it's gonna be here. Now they know.
Every angle needs to be cleared. All 3 players close to play off the contact to Jonah, and not even need it.
Oh.
Good shots from Zeldris though. Supa gets one back, but OREsports finally showing signs of life. Out comes the boombox. The rocket goes up, and mummAy's got no way out. Still, kills being traded.
Spike planted.
Viper's Pit comes down, and that spike has been planted. It's gonna be difficult here for TiGG and Poised to work through the swamp. They don't have a whole lot of util to do it. 1 flash available. Trailblazer already used. A couple of snake bites to maybe find some chip damage. The vulnerability to help some of this spam. The first flash goes out. Finds absolutely nothing. Viper v Viper. Nilly comes out on top. Now TiGG, the last one standing, scoops up the first with 17 bullets left. He finds something more. Oh, almost does it to Nilly. Somehow tracking him down inside the pit, but at the end of the day, we're all tied up once more. OREsports back away from it and can play 5 players strong, but they're ready for this. Supa will find the first. No wall to cut off the cross here as Nilly gets back into showers. Jonah 6 dealt with. Wall goes up on the opposite end. Paincakes kind of trapped within it all, but he's fighting his way out of it. babybay has no way into the fight just yet. Finally, the barrier orb goes down, and the only one that remains is mummAy, who's worked his way through the showers, but could not get into the fight.
30 seconds left.
And this fake completely sold here as Supa does eventually get 2 kills. A resurrection means TiGG is back online. And a player ahead, but on the wrong side are FaZe Clan.
And initially, it was a race for soldiers that got all that space early on that A side. Could not spot anybody, and so calls everybody else. Calls Jonah 6, get that spike planted, and now it looks so much better for the post plant.
Oh, zeldris. Beautiful timing there for zeldris. Evens the odds. A difficult situation. A wall to work through it will eventually go down, but FaZe are now running out of time. They're just going to have to work their way through the util, and there's a couple more corners you have to clear. The first one goes unchecked, and Dota 6 just mows them all down. Under fire completely, and Nilly's undetected for now. Right click onto one, but it's traded right back. fiziq going to try and work his way back into the fight as well, as FaZe are here, but util surrounds. Poised, waiting for the jump out. Spike planted. But there's really no way out for these players in the middle of the site.
Yeah. Very similar to what we saw in the first pistol. All the other way around, though. As a couple of them get spotted towards hookah for this defense.
And good paranoia. Jumping out. OR find the first couple. Supa still alive, though, and that means you still have problems. TiGG to grab the next, going up over the top of Supa. Fighting demons here on the site. Then he falls just short. The pistol, it belongs to OREsports. OREsports, they were expecting heroism. They're probably expecting the aggressive phase. That
30 seconds left.
What?
All right. That's unfortunate. Just like Paincakes is expecting the team to be right behind this Viper utility, they were expecting something different, but they're still playing perfectly for the way that FaZe is playing, right? Playing their jump spots, making sure that they're doing their due diligence. Now with 13 seconds on the clock, mummAy struggling to get this spike planted. Is going to look to reposition. Spam through the 89 box. It's not quite enough damage. Right clicks later, and well, Paincakes finds a second kill on the round and walks away a smooth criminal as FaZe. They got half the job done, sure, but now they're without half of their team.
Taken down.
No way. Superman. It's a 2v3, still doable. Orbital strikes available.
That'll force them back for now. And Supa playing the cross here. zeldris. A couple of blast packs. Tap on the spike, and it's all up to Supa. This is going to take the ace, and Supa just falls short. fiziq will deny. And the round swings in favor of OREsports. And not quite the same value here on Vine. FaZe looking to slam this B side, but OREsports just so ready to receive 4 kills for fiziq. And they completely shut down FaZe Clan.
And they're already here.
Come to my world.
Ooh, Viper spin out from hookah. Jonah 6 gonna fall. The rest of the defense still working their way through as fiziq can't quite back away. Nilly just on the outside. Good flash will force him inside the pit, and he'll just get run down. It was quiet until it wasn't. Can they deny the plan? zeldris tries to hang on for a moment longer, but as the last one standing, he just could not do enough. FaZe Clan will hang on. Wall to keep them safe. And there's not a lot of options for OREsports to break this one down. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, there's a way to start it off. Rest seems like it's gonna come through here for babybay. Already knowing this positioning, though, the aggression once again out for OR on this retake is a lot better.
Literally nothing to lose here from OREsports, so they're just gonna try and do their damage best they can. Blast back down on top of the spike. zeldris finds a 3rd kill on the round, but a resurrection means if you still stand, FaZe, they're starting to fall by the wayside as babybay fights back. 3 kills of his own, looking for a 4th. Now it's all up to Supa, who's playing the util game. 2 players to run him down. A tap on the spike. They've bought out the ultimates. The round, it belongs to FaZe, but at what cost? A 4th kill picked up from zeldris. And this map continues.
Clearing out the side gonna be a lot easier here. Oh, Paincakes gonna get spotted too.
Not quite taken down. babybay gets ripped out of the sky. No showstopper this time around as another player falls. That being TiGG, pushed aggressively inside U-Haul. Paincakes make quick work of that. Paint shells looking to do some damage onto Supa. Gonna force him off the spike. A slow orb on the other side, but denial from OREsports.
The spike there never got planted, right? It seems like all that space was finally for FaZe to take, but the First kill going babybay, and the next one's continuing to go the way of OREsports, leaving mummAy and supamen alone.
And FaZe know, right? They have to find something. Paincakes won't allow it. Supa now has the world on his shoulders with 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
He has the spike. He has an out in the teleporter. He's going to opt in to stay in here on the B site. Resurrection, hit, blast packs. So much available. OREsports, and they give him nothing. The drop will be heard. 12 seconds on the clock. fiziq going to come around the corner. The rest of the team still hanging out. Supa finds that second. Here comes zeldris, and he'll close it out. 13-8 is where we land. As OREsports get it done in map 1. Yeah, he might be overwhelmed here. Trap wire down. Cage goes up. Tries to find the first. Sees the second. There's the third. And there's just way too much for Nilly to deal with here. The sole defender has been erased here on this A site and FaZe just as fast as they make the decision to hit this A site. They've got it secure. We go back and forth for the kills, but only for a moment as zeldris finds himself the sole defender, retaking a 1v3 with 47 health. Low health on the opposite side. If he finds this kill on the TiGG, paint shells will be available, but it is a very tall ask, and TiGG will secure the rounds. They spike already planted. 5 players alive for the post plant. Nobody working through mid. It's everybody on site or inside main, and Nilly will find the first. Stars come down. Back and forth we go. Poised and Supa hop away to the kill feed, and it's all up to Nilly. Doubt, who has done so much for the team, but can he do a bit more? TiGG on the other side. Neural theft available. There's a bit of time on the clock, but it's in favor of FaZe as the ring around the Rosie ensues. Smoke will dissipate. Nilly is spotted and taken down, and FaZe will find a third. 3 defenders here. 4th just around the corner. Jonah 6 not buying it just yet, but eventually he will rotate. fiziq's been dealt with. Nilly next up. zeldris finds the angle, but gets traded out almost immediately. So has the ult online for the next round. Pit used. Nilly inside his own cage. Paincakes battle back. Picks up 2 and poised. Will cut it down to the last, but so will Jonah. He matches in strength. And that spike yet to be planted. The pit still stands. Poised will get that one down with 66 HP. This decay is going to start putting in work, and Jonah gives up way too much before he was ready to fight. FaZe Clan don't want to deal with the util that's there, so instead they'll set their eyes out towards the A site. They think they've done enough to buy the rotations, but they have not just yet. mummAy blast backs onto the site. Supa's here to try and help him out, but it's all OR in the kill feed, and Supa would have to be heroic once more, but he just can't. We'll have a full strength retake here. 5 players alive on both sides.
Also, because his defense, everybody backs up for it. Everybody backs up for this retake.
Are they ready for this deep flank inside main, though? 1 for 1, Nilly gets traded. Poised still undetected. Supa behind the discipline box will find the first. Looks to find another, but here comes that backstab from Poised. Finally making good on his position. fiziq also falls, and zeldris cannot hang on to the op. He tried to head for the hills, but babybay runs him down. Oh, man. babybay has had zeldris' number, but the last couple of rounds, zeldris
is good.
winning out very important duels. Yeah, very good.
And that was the only one where we see him actually going for that swing and gets the kill. Plays so well, 1 step ahead of what babybay had planned into the round. He's trying to get a timing on the other side and doesn't pay off either.
There are not a lot of options. mummAy gonna try and take this angle. Jump peek comes through. Off just around the corner. Paint shells to the head. Supa wins the first duel. Not expecting another one around the corner, though. mummAy still struggling to find his way in. TiGG will deal with the player on site. Instead, it's actually the paint shells to do so. And with 25 seconds, excuse me. The blast pack just not enough. mummAy tried to make it interesting, tried to make it confusing, but fiziq reels it in and finds another round for OREsports. No control of mid here for OREsports. Oof. Oh no, as Zeldris just can't sneak away. Right click finds the kill. Paint shells shouldn't get too much. babybay continues forward and finds himself a nice little upgrade.
Takes some fall damage, but it's fine. Gets it to first kills.
One enemy remaining.
Man, and I mean, the confusion here, the chaos is way too much for OREsports. It's been a while since we've seen this, but
yeah,
they just could not wrap their heads around the hit here from FaZe Clan. Guiding light goes out, nearly not revealed by that. Will make some noise on the rope. Now the footsteps are heard. He knows that he can just march his way into the site. It would be difficult, but now it's impossible as Jonas6 will get that spike planted. Now options here.
Spike planted.
See if OREsports look to take space up into heaven. Meanwhile,
are they going to be expecting it?
Yeah, a play developing. There is a trap wire here, so once that trap wire goes down, they'll have to worry about that. But for now, they can worry about what's ahead of them. Trailblazer come through, guiding light behind it. babybay to find the first, and they're standing out here in the open. FaZe are starting to find the kills. Paint shells are good for chip damage. The rest closed out. Now it's up to Zeldris. Off the shoulder of one. Too many players here on the site behind him. FaZe strike back again. Another round picked up. Oh, babybay on the long angle here. Paint shells. Will try to clear him out. Up on top of the wall. He sticks around for a little too long. Trades back and forth.
30
the wall
seconds left
to work through, but it's already broken. Good gravity well. Backstab from Nilly. Neural theft comes through the information for the team, but what can they do with it? No, the ult gets denied, and poised goes huge. Up close and personal. TiGG, it doesn't matter if you turned out the lights. He's got the judge. Plays the close angle. Dog for dog. Stun for stun. But nothing else behind it. Another flash around the corner. Poised is here to help his teammate out.
So good.
Paincakes dealing some extra damage. Oh man, this judge just so hard. They cannot dig him out. TiGG goes huge. And the last one that stands only has 5 HP. A couple of members around the corner, and Paincakes puts up a good fight. But he needed the ace, and without it, FaZe will find the 12th. Paincakes, man, flirting with death there. Jonas6 finds one. Poised on the trade. The back and forth is not in favor of OREsports. That rocket hurts even more. And nilly's been good, but right now he has to be great, and he's been spotted, just about taken down. 1 HP in a 1v3 with TiGG around the corner. Not going to be enough. OREsports 13-8 in map 1. FaZe Clan 1 round better here in map 2. And Dryad, we're going the distance. This is to separate yourself from being a middle-of-the-pack team to start working your way up the list for both of these teams. 1-1 on the series, but 1-1 in series score. And babybay and Poised, I mean, just no strangers to success, working hand-in-hand with one another and finding 2 early kills in the pistol.
Clean for the 2 on that seaside. The first one, of course, babybay now up close and trying to get fiziq now on this Sova. Then OR going all the way around. Okay, location has been revealed here, but mummAy goes down. Spike gets planted towards B.
Yeah, picking off the solo players. If they could find TiGG, that would be another player left on an island themselves. But they do have that spike planted. fiziq is trying to play the long lurk. babybay was ready for it. Understands what play is about to take place. And this round belongs to FaZe.
This is crazy angle though.
Yeah, a juicer stack here. Oh my god. As long as it could be there. Ooh, bolt dealt with there, but it still reveals. Zeldris on the site, worried about the utility. Good blind, but Poised still finds one. The kill and the trade for Zeldris as the rest of FaZe look to rotate back. The smoke subsides, and Super was not ready to have another one down. So he gets caught with his smokes out. Bladestorm available. I'm thinking FaZe might look to do this one. fiziq dealt with. Nope. Instead, only a bit of damage. fiziq going huge. 3 kills on the round, a 1v4. Operator in hand. The Sova, first one up, and it's babybay to fall. Finally, OREsports on the board. And now it's up to FaZe to make the play. So OREsports, they've done half of the job here.
And look at this, yeah.
Huge recon bolt there from fiziq. Reveals the first. Finding the kill is Zeldris. Nearly there to reassume that position. Both players inside the garage. One out towards long. Tough spot to be in here
Too
for
much.
FaZe. Still utility. fiziq finding kills. Nilly with the shorty. Oh, this one looking grim. OREsports will do it again.
It's the lockdown that he talked about. There's nothing that you can do on the defense. Just wait around for it. It was very early on, so this retake still with all the numbers.
A lot of stalling power. Hunter's Fury behind the lockdown. Surely no way back into this one, right? FaZe gonna try their hand, but they're running out of time. They need to find the kills, and they do so quickly. They do just that, and it sounds like they've got plenty of time. FaZe, OREsports tried to thwart them off, but it was just impossible. And they want to go fast, but they're working right into the operator. Who gives it up first? It's Paincakes to do so. Rolling Thunder will find very good effect here. Player stun. Zeldris going to try and run him down. The op around the corner. His labored shots from mummAy as babybay still gets one stunned up. But OREsports, they assume this position here on the A site, and they do so a player ahead.
The quick rolling thunder into the A site, and something that usually that's where we see the rolling thunder being utilized, right? Sometimes towards that C side, but usually on this A side. But the players on the defense not really prepared for it. Even after babybay got that kill while stunned.
Last player standing.
Two alive, and one by one they go down. Supamen, the last one here for FaZe.
Anything possible, but it would be, the unthinkable here for Supa. Too many angles to worry about. So another round for OREsports. babybay can look to get out of the site, and if anybody pushes long, poised utility can deal with that. Then Paincakes does it again, gives up too much. That means the blades. Recon Bull dealt with. babybay will leave the site. Cypher's utility still aplenty, and that spike has not made its way on yet. Oh, God. Yeah, that's, I mean,
You said it. Yeah.
you could feel it in the air, Dryad. You could feel it in the air.
The dynamic duo of babybay and poised on this A side, just shutting down the chance here for OR into this round as FaZe. Gonna try to make it to the 8 rounds. Spike though gonna get planted here, but yeah, no chance. Zeldris goes down. Spike gonna get diffused, and FaZe make it to 8. So clean from them. How solid they look as FaZe. They want to push to their C side and is fast.
Very quick. babybay already dealt with, though. Players out towards long. Nilly goes huge. 3 big kills in one of the most important rounds here on Haven. And I was gonna say for FaZe, hey, job's not done. And Nilly is making that statement come to fruition. 34 HP. Step up and a backstab there from Poised. Supa still alive as well. Poised matches 3 for 3. In the pistol round, it's not over. FaZe might have found a way back into it.
Wait a moment.
And all thanks to Poised. Isolating those duels, knowing one was still gonna be all the way back. Checks that right, gets one kill, checks left. Goes that kill that got 3 early on, but Zeldris, never mind. He's gonna handle it just fine for the last 2. Anything is still possible, especially from Poised here onto this position. But once again, trying to clear out that C side. The Omen's gonna get spotted. Oh.
Yep, the pistols are too strong. fiziq gets one back. How much more can they find? A player ahead or FaZe Clan, but the weaponry still not the best. A Spectre for TiGG. Boys drops that stinger over to a healthier player. Wants to play with just the frenzy. babybay also doing the same as a run and gun. Across the side, it's not enough for a kill yet, but good damage found. Back and forth continues as Zeldris looks to find heads with just that sheriff. He dashes away to safety, and it's a very healthy mummAy that continues to hold the line here for FaZe Clan. Swings corner, stinger takes him down on the backside as Jonah 6, and he's been dealt with as well. What a round for FaZe Clan.
Take flight.
They know where it is.
Great timing there. If there is a smoke, Paincakes is getting in it. That's exactly what he does to find the first, but he's answered back immediately. Poised, creating some chaos out towards B. Tosses the cage, looks to back away and link up with the squad. OREsports, even in firepower, Zeldris, hoping that somebody gives him something so he can swing numbers in favor.
Oh, and Poised here can have such a good timing into it. Some players that were long, that's going to be the distraction by itself.
I said if Paincakes was in a smoke, babybay now matching that same sentiment. And there's just been no way into this. Operator still disconnected. Poised finally making good on this Lord. fiziq looking to get this spike. It goes halfway from the shadows used just to get him off of it. Zeldris headed for the hills, conceding map and series point, trying to hang on to the operator. FaZe are just running him down. Aftershock is there. mummAy falls. Classic now in hand. Shots to the back. He'll survive.
Going up close. I'll just stun.
Wow. Pulls out the blades. Needs to secure this kill. Should babybay give it up?
Get out of my way.
And knives go wide. Knives of his own now. babybay wants to take matters into his own hands. Spots fiziq, but looks to get away from it all. Pushing out towards this B side. Paincakes is here. Tries to receive. Unfortunately gets nothing as he running guns his way to safety. A player down are OREsports.
And I feel like also the win condition here was holding onto this Rolling Thunder until after the spike gets planted, but the lockdown gets used first as everybody tries to take space around it. And it doesn't matter, Rolling Thunder gonna be available for this post plant.
Wow, I mean, parkour to get to
One enemy
safety. Here
remaining.
comes that Rolling Thunder. Everybody dealt with it. It's all up to Nilly. He'll find his first on the way back in, but babybay closes
Attackers
it
win.
out. Orange Rock Esports proved to be a boulder, and it's FaZe Clan, the mountain here, as mummAy stays good to his word, and they continue to win series towards the end of Split 2.